Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Bumper here. Bit of an exciting day today. It was my birthday yesterday, 15th of March. I was going to go on a Blu-ray hunt and things like that with the birthday cash. But I had a hell of a day yesterday. I was supposed to have the day off work. I logged in quickly to check my emails, 8 o'clock in the morning. Ended up opening up a shitstorm. Ended up working till 11. Then my daughter had an accident in school, so I had to go and pick her up. And I was booked in to watch the Batman at 1. So it was all a bit of a rush and I had no chance to go on my Blu-ray hunt. So I'm doing it today instead. So 16th of March today now, day after my birthday. Pocket full of cash. We're in Cwmbran. Go to HMV, go to CEX, go to a charity shop or two, and it's going to be the first time for my channel that I'm going to try and film the hunt as I go in the shop and stuff. I'm not nervous about filming in shops. I just hope they don't think I'm casing the joint, that's all, because I live in a pretty rough area. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. Now the thing is, I haven't got a selfie stick, so it might be a little bit shaky, some of the footage, but it's a trial and error really for the first time. The other thing that happened to me yesterday as well, it was the worst birthday ever. I went to pick up some stuff on the Amazon lock and I dropped my phone on the bloody floor and it smashed. It must have hit a bloody stone or something and it's all shattered. Luckily it was over 2 years old and I was on a SIM only deal, so I got a new one coming today. But if that had been a new phone or still in contract, I would have been raging. But anyway, okay, so it's raining in Cwmbran, so I'm not going to film as I'm walking to the shop. So first stop, probably do HMV last, because I always think that's where I'm going to spend the most money, and I don't really want to buy something in there brand new and then see it in CEX or a charity shop for cheaper. So we'll probably do CEX and the charity shops first, then HMV. Alright then, catch back up with you soon.
Okay, so first up, the British Heart Foundation. Let's see what they got. Okay, I mean, there's absolutely stacks of DVDs in here. The majority of them are £3 for £1, but some of them are individually priced. Hamburger Hill, that's a film I haven't seen in a long time. Probably got a blue, but they did have a 4K, so might have a look at that one. Here's a nice Saturday Night Fever with a slipcover. It's actually £2 for that, so don't think I'll be having it, but hey ho. Here's Copland, but you can get that on 4K now, so probably not much point in that. Harry Brown, it's a good British gangster film with Michael Caine and Plan B. Some TV shows there, Family Guy, House. Love Soup. I prefer McDonald's. What's this? The Crown Series 1. It's not bad, it's got a slip, looks in good condition, £4. Not sure what I'd retail for in HMV. There's season 2 there as well, that's probably £4. Again, I'm not sure if that's a good deal or not really. True Lies, I know that's pretty difficult to get. It shouldn't be because it's such a great film, but it's still in the cellophane. They only want £1 for it. I don't think you can get it on Blue, can you, unless you order it from abroad, so not bad. There Will Be Blood, this is on the £3 for £1. Nice sideways loading slip. Good film as well, but just a bit tatty, the box, so I don't think I'll bother. Just your standard titles then. Dracula 3000, right, that's the wrong film. I thought it was the one with Johnny Lee Miller and Mekhi Phifer. I think that's called Dracula 2000, which is a pretty good horror film. I haven't seen it for a long time, but it's not the one anyway, so. One Tree Hill, got a 4-movie collection there of something. Just your usual titles. Here's a one with a nice slipcover, Salmon Fishing in the Yemen. Not bad for £1. Nice shiny blue slip. Not a film I'm familiar with. The Expendables, they're just as popular as the 50 Shades and Twilight movies in the charity shops these days. Not for me, like I get a 4K collection if I was going to get them at all. Hello, Keeping Up Appearances. My Family. Minder, I think there. Plenty of TV shows. Some Turtles one. Now this is a good one. G.I. Joe the movie, £1. I think Shout Factory have released that on a limited edition. I might grab that actually for the sake of £1 because it's quite hard to get and might have some value in the future. I'm not sure what this is. It's chunky though. For £10. W.C. Fields, loads of films on there looking at the spine. Just some other bits and bobs. There's a season of ER there. Quantum of Solace with a slipcover. Probably not worth £2 these days, to be honest. Zoolander. There's the Summer Fears there with a side-loading slip. Not bad again for £1, but a bit tatty. That's the problem with the cardboard slips in charity shops. They do get a bit tatty when they're on the shelf or even before they're given to them. Red Eye is a good Wes Craven film. Lethal Weapon 3 were one of those clip cases. It's pretty cool. Wouldn't mind a 4K collection of Lethal Weapon, I gotta be fair. Oh, Mrs. Brown's Boys, if that's your thing. Outcast, well, I thought that was a different movie then. I thought that was the Irish horror film, but it's not. Wildcard, that's got a lovely slip with Jason Statham. That one's in good condition, actually, so that's not a bad shout. The OC, 24, Prison Break, Coupling, Prison Break, OC, CSI, stacks of TV shows. FX2, pretty good, that 1 and 2. I think they have had a Blu-ray release, but they're good films. And then we just got some of the titles: Last Samurai, Bridesmaids, Shawshank, Edison, Atonement. It's a Gossip Girl series, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, pretty good. Hilarious film, not really going to worry if it wasn't Blu-ray or 4K on that. 24, X-Files, The Mist. Case is a bit tatty on that, but a good film. By Frank Darabont, I think. Same guy who done The Green Mile and Shawshank. Is the Alex Ajar movie, Mirrors, nice red box. I am collecting the Alex Ajar movies, but I think I'd rather get that on Blu-ray. Descent there with a lovely slipcover, good condition as well, limited edition. Might have a look at that one. Hannibal. The In-Betweeners, Rise of the Foot Soldier. Red Snow, that's pretty decent. In-Betweeners series there. 1, 2 and 3. I don't know if that's the seasons or series 1, 2 and 3. There is tons of stuff in here. They've even got these twirling racks with loads of films on. Doom and Serenity double pack, not bad. They're hard to look at on these racks. The one side's okay because you can do it like this, but the inside ones you've got to take the first couple out and then flick through. I will spend the time and do it, but I'm not going to record it all because it'll be here forever. But it's not so bad films. 8 Mile there, Cloverfield, Kung Fu Hustle, V for Vendetta, Curious Case of Benjamin Button, not bad. Calendar Girls, P.S. I Love You. I mean, there's so many rom-coms in here. Your partner will probably have a field day. Bridesmaids, like I said, P.S. I Love You. There's a nice Kick-Ass there with a slipcover. That's on the 3 for £1. That's pretty decent. Whatever that was then. Step Brothers. Okay, just about done in the charity shop, so we'll have a look in CEX now. There's never much on the 4Ks, and when there is, they're usually overpriced. I mean, £18 for Candyman without a slip, really. Those Spider-Mans, you can get those in HMV. They're a little bit cheaper than HMV, mine, but obviously HMV's brand new. Got your usual section of Blu-rays, 300, James Bond, Attack of the Adult Babies by Dominic Brunt. That's a funny film. A couple of copies of the A-Team. A couple of copies of Aquaman. There's the Arrow release of Audition for a tenner. Second series of Arrow for £2, not so bad. 88 release then of a Kung Fu movie, I think. There's the Batman, Long Halloween 1 and 2. Why one's £8 and one's £6, I don't really know. Just some more standard titles. There's some Back to the Future box sets. Braveheart. I've never seen that film, but I want to get on 4K. There's Batman Ninja. Blind Fury with Rutger Hauer. That looks quite a good one. Good cover. Some Breaking Bad. There's an Arrow release of Beyond Reanimator, I think it is. Some Bournes. Beyonce concert one. There's a Big Trouble in Little China boutique release, I think. Is The Changeling with Angelina Jolie. That's a really good film, actually. I might pick that up for £1. I want to watch that again. Castaway. Crime Wave, directed by Sam Raimi and written by the Coen brothers. Never really heard of that one. Indicator release £18. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. Probably won't pick that up today, but I'll have a little look into it. A couple of copies of Daddy's Home, District 9, some Doctor Who. Just some, standard titles here. David Brent, Life on the Road is quite funny. There's some anime, some more anime. Here's Edge of the Axe by Arrow, erotic ghost story, I think, from 88 Films. Wicked artwork on there. Not sure if the film's any good, though. Ex Machina. Some Expendables. From Paris with Love. Forbidden Zone, another Arrow release. There's Fright Night, From Dusk Till Dawn. Just the usual stuff. There's a copy of that Frank there. That's a good film, real nice cover as well. There's a From Dusk Till Dawn box set. Green Room, £6. I do like Green Room, but I just get annoyed when people call it a horror film, because it's just not a horror film. You know, it's a thriller. Gremlins there. Gremlins 2, Hell Night there. I want to get that one at some point. A couple of copies of Gatsby. There's Horns there, which is the Alex Ajar movie. I did say I was collecting all the Alex Ajar movies, so I may well pick that up. Help. Hitchcock, there's Halloween 4 there, £10 on Blu-ray. Quite hard to get, so I think that might be an okay price actually, but I got the 4K from Scream Factory anyway, so not something I need. In Bruges, that's hilarious, but you may as well get the second sight release on sale in HMV. This is a good one, Invasion with Chuck Norris. I've never seen this film, never heard of it. From 88 Films, in really good condition. Consider that one. Got your John Wicks. Zombie 5, I think that's the one about the killer birds, never seen it. 88 Films, probably get it brand new for a tenner though in HMV, I imagine. There's a Lethal Weapon box set, hopefully they do that on 4K. I do like those films, but I'd rather get the 4K. There's the second sight release of Lake Mungo, a Lion King trilogy. Some Lost. The Lodger by Network. It looks like an old film, could be quite cool though. Some Lord of the Rings stuff. Law Abiding Citizens, not a bad film, but over the top. Last Exorcism, great movie that is for £1. A Monster Calls, good release for £1.50, good film. Tearjerker. Mars Attacks, Maniac Cop from Arrow, £8, but I'll be looking again the Blue Underground one. I got part 2, but I haven't got part 1 yet. Man on Fire. There's a 50th anniversary of Mary Poppins, that's quite nice actually for £3. Madagascar collection. Mesrine, Mimic, the first Guillermo del Toro film, or first American one, Maximum Risk. There's a good copy of Mulholland Drive there as well, Nocturnal Animals, that's a good film for £2 if you've never seen it. I'm not sure what those two foreign releases are. There's a double bill there, there's the Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal, that's a good film. Resident Evil, there's One Cut of the Dead there. I am collecting the Shudder films, that's a Shudder film, but £12 a bit steep to be honest. There's The Outsiders, £8. Predator trilogy there for £8. Pieces from Arrow, good slasher from the early 80s. There's Pulse, £10, that's a really good Japanese movie. Purge Anarchy, there's Piranha for £1, that's another Alex Ajar movie, might pick that up. This one makes me laugh, The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren, a tenner. I bought it for £6 from the same CEX about a month ago. It's a crap film as well, so don't bother. Pride, Robocop remake again, see that everywhere these days. The Revenant, great film. Rush, great film. Rambo, I'll use another Shudder one here. Random Acts of Violence, might pick that one up for £12. I think it's about $16.99 in HMV. Some Schwarzenegger, Raw Deal. And there's an Arrow release of Robocop with the 4Ks come in very soon. There's a Saw movie there. Some Star Trek, Super 8. Slugs from Arrow, £6. Looks pretty decent, not a bad price, £6. Scream 4, Swiss Army Man, that's a funny film with Daniel Radcliffe. Some alien thing there, whatever that is. Skyscraper with The Rock. There's the Skywalker Saga there, Star Wars on Blue for £42. Millions of copies of The Force Awakens, £1 each. May as well just give those away with every purchase, they got so many of them. Coming to the end now. They do have some steelbooks, but they're behind the counter. I had a little look at them and they weren't that great. They did have a big, there's a True Romance Arrow one there. They have a big Clint Eastwood box set. It was massive, but it's about £150, so no thanks. There's some 88 films here, Traumas, Toxic Avenger ones, I don't know. much about those, to be honest. I don't know if that's 4 different movies or the same movies with different artwork. I'm not sure. Transformers, True Grit, Our Teen Wolf, great film. The Thing, The Town, Thor. £15 for that Amicus collection. That's a laugh. That's a tenner on Amazon, and it was only £12 in this same CX the other week. They have this stock in, and when they don't sell, they seem to put the prices up, not down. There's a good Macho Man documentary there. That's pretty good for the price. The WWE stuff is quite expensive, does hold its value. And there's another one there as well. Bret the Hitman Hart. That's a good one. I've got friends who love wrestling. I'm not so into it, but they would like those. Some Walking Dead. Some more wrestling. Whiplash, great film. Got the 4K though. And we're down to the Zs now, so we're just about done. Okay, so we'll move on to HMV now, the big boy, and see what they got. So they got stacks of Batman stuff in, which you'd expect really, but t-shirts, hoodies, pops, mugs, glasses, flasks, you name it, they got it with Batman on. Don't sell a bat suit though, do they? That'd be good. I like these t-shirts. They look like old school kids books, but they, when you read the labels, they're horror related. Plenty of figures. I don't collect figures anymore. It's too expensive. I had a moment with NECA figures, but yeah, just unsustainable really. I know HMV got to sort of move away from CDs and DVDs these days and try and make money other ways. Use all your new releases. King Richard I want, but I'm hoping for a 4K. I think I got most of the other movies, if they're any good, or if I haven't got them, I don't really want them. Here's your new 4Ks, nothing major again, jumping out at me really. Only West Side Story I think I haven't got on those, the new ones. Here's the offers here where you buy something and then you can get something cheap. The 4Ks used to be $9.99, looks like they're up to $11.99. I'd have had Spider-Man one, but there's no slip. Here's the second sight sale, so standard titles $9.99. They did have the Nightingale for $7.99, but it seems to be out of stock, so maybe they'll have some more in. Once Were Warriors, amazing film. Colours, amazing film. Southern Comfort, good. When a Stranger Calls. The House of Drip Blood, just amazing. And then we got your standard 4Ks then. I don't think there's many standard releases they haven't got in here, to be honest. I don't know if that's a sign that they're not selling or whether they just got loads of stock, but yeah, here's a nice Japanese steelbook of Back to the Future. That's been in here a long time. Avengers Assemble. I do want to get that because it's my favourite Avengers movie, but $24.99 is a bit steep really for a 4K that's been out a while when it's been on a 2 for $24 offer before. Lovely slip on Black Panther. I love the slip on that one, but I got Disney Plus. Oops, just dropped the Black Widow. There's a nice Arrow Battle Royale set. Basic Instincts, £15, good value. There's Candyman there that they wanted £18 for in bloody CEX. There's a Cat o' Nine Tails by Argento. The nice Citizen Kane 4K box set. I'd probably get that. Maybe not today, but £35 okay for that. Clockwork Orange, lovely slip on that one. I want to get that one. Cliffhanger, $19.99 when you can get it for £7 on Amazon. Conjuring Steelbook, pretty nice. Creed 2 Steelbook, that's been in here since time began. You think they'd knock the price on that one. As DC animated set there's a nice fat box there of Deadpool 2. Feels nice in the hand. That's 2 for $24 or $15. That's pretty decent actually for that one. I would consider getting that. There's the Argento Deep Red set, the Demons 1 and 2 from Arrow. Pretty good. Just a load of standard ones then. Got your Expendables. Is the Evil Dead that I want to get. No slip though. I might get the Groovy box. Now it's down to 50 because I don't know any of them on 4K, so makes sense for me. Fast and the Furious movies. Some with slips, some without, which is a shame really. Just some more standard releases there. Got your original Halloween, well not your original, your first one from the remakes. Groundhog Day, you got the Goonies, Titans of Cult, you got a nice Great Wall Steelbook, pretty good film, Great Wall, a little bit underrated. Yeah, Goonies, Titans of Cult is a nice one. I do love the Goonies, but I think I'm probably happy with the Blu-ray to be honest. There's a Steelbook of Hellboy. I've seen someone on a video buy that from their local CX, pretty good. Hook. There's a Studio Canal release of The Howling. Some Iron Mans. Jack Ryan. Okay, let's have a look at this one, Jigsaw, because this is £6 in CX if you can find it in stock, and it's $19.99 in HMV, but it has got a slip, I suppose. But then ones in CX can have slips just the same, so worth shopping around. There's some Jurassic Parks, Karate Kid set, £60. That's okay. That's the same as it is on Amazon. Labyrinth, you can get that for $11.99 on Amazon. There's Looper, pretty new title, so that's just a standard 20. Wouldn't mind that one myself, actually. Pretty good film, Looper. Outsiders, nice thick box, but $49.99 is a bit out of my price range really for one title, unless it's a real major one. Just more your bog standard stuff here. There's a nice Steelbook of Pacific Rim that's been in your growing bloody mould and dust on it, so you think they dropped the price on that, but they won't. Some more standard. There's a Servant with Dirk Bogarde. I do want to get that one at some point. I don't mind the price tag on that one, $35, because it's a good set. Just a load of standard titles. You've got that Ran. It's pretty popular lately. Loads of Rambos. There's a Steelbook of Shazam. Steelbook of the Shooter. That'll be brand new, so that'll be pricey. £30, a bit much really. But I suppose if you like the film and you want to have the best one is Skyscraper, then it's right to get. There's a Titans called the Space Jam. They should be giving that away really. We'll be paying £30 for that. Pin on open. Lovely Spartacus Steelbook. I have got the 4K of that. I got it cheap on Amazon, £13, so I won't need that, but it's still nice. Lovely Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. Lovely Steelbook for Spiral with the purple on. Again, I got the standard release, so it wouldn't make sense to get the Steelbook, but it is nice. There's that Star Wars set there, £30. I got that in a sale off Amazon. I love these Star Wars ones with the slips, but they're up to £25 now. Steelbook of Suicide Squad. Super 8's a film I really want to get. I want to sit down and watch that with my son. Super underrated. Excellent sort of 80s Spielberg vibe to it. Here's some John Carpenter Studio Canal releases. They Live and The Thing. Nice slips on those. I like the white box art. Looks really nice. Toy Story 1 to 4, pretty decent if you're into kids movies. Transformers, I want to get this at some point. Wicked soundtrack to this animated cartoon. Steelbook's nice, and the standard release is nice, but it's just not dropping in price. Got your Arrow releases of Tremor and True Romance. Universal Soldier, I do want to build a Van Damme collection, but I'm hoping for a box set. Got this nice classic Universal Monsters one, definitely want to get this, but waiting for a price drop, not going to pay $60 for it, no way. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, 2 for $24, really good deal if you get that with another one, so it works out as £12. Let's have a look at some boutique stuff then. American Ninja on 88 Films. I'd love to get all 4 of those. Used to watch those all the time when I was a kid. Could do with a box set though. There's Armour of God. I think we see now in CX. Can't remember, don't quote me on it. The Flag of Iron. I gotta get into all this kung fu stuff. It's just finding the time. Snapshot. There's a nice slipcover. There's Porky's, absolutely hilarious film. Definitely want to get that one for the collection. There's Robot Tricks. Have you heard about that one lately by watching other YouTubers? I want to get that. Retroactive is a film Mike Woods said was pretty good. Really underrated, so I want to check that one out as well. New Fist of Fury, Jackie Chan. I'm going to have a Jackie Chan binge soon. Really need to get up to date with his stuff. Legendary Weapons of China. There's the Galaxy of Terror. I got that one. Pretty good film, actually. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but easy on the eyes, like good production value. Swamp Thing. I think it's Wes Craven in a Swamp Thing. Pretty good. Surf Nazis Must Die. Always remember that one from the video store days. They got Zombie High still with the slip. I want to get this one, actually, with the lady from Candyman. But I just probably wait for a sale in there with the boutiques, unless they're limited edition. I tend to wait to grab them in a sale. I mean, the Arrow stuff is insane. They got everything. I'm not going to spend much time going through all these. It's just so many titles. There's a nice box set there. They got the Daimajin box set. I'm sure there must be an Arrow sale coming soon. We haven't had one for a while, so I'll definitely be eating it up when the sale comes around. There's all your house movies there. Hounds of Love, that's pretty decent. The Hills Have Eyes 4K, I want to get that one. Defo. Part 2's not 4K, but I still would like to have it in the collection. That's a wicked film, The Hounds of the Baskervilles, with Peter Cushing playing Sherlock Holmes. Really good version, that is. I love those old school films. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas with Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro. That's another amazing film, absolutely hilarious. Doesn't make a lot of sense, mine, but hey ho. Here we have The Last House on the Left by Craven. I want to get that for adding to my Video Nasties collection. My Stepmother's an Alien, great film from my childhood there. The young girl in that is the one from American Pie with the ginger hair, Alison Hannigan. The flute girl at band camp. There's a Robocop there, but obviously that's coming in 4K. There's the Complete Satana, there's a good set. There's Mario Bava's Shock as well I want to get. I'd love to do a Wild in the Isles in here and someone just give me like 5 minutes just to fill up a trolley, all for free. Vengeance Trails. Awesome. Waterworld, The Woman. And then from the 4Ks, then we just got the horror Blu-ray section that I'm interested in. Beelzebub, that's a good Shudder film. Don't really want to pay $16.99 for it. Hopefully find it in CX at some point. There's the second sight release of Censor, second sight release of The Changeling. Shame that one's not in the deal. Get Out with a lovely slip. The Vestron release of The Gate. Quite expensive for Vestron in HMV, $17.99 a film. In America, I know they're known for being good value, like $12. Dementia 13, that's another Vestron. There's the newest Craft film reduced. I might get that when I get the 4K of the other Craft from Shout Factory, just to have them both in the collection. Halloween's. There's a Hostel set. There's a Steelbook of Hereditary, that's been here for a long time as well. Still 25 quid. The Invisible Man standalone title. I Spit on Your Grave box set. Oh, this is a good one from Vestron. Parents, I didn't know this was out. With Randy Quaid. I want to see this film again. I would definitely want to get that one. Don't know if it'll be today, but definitely got my eye on it. There's The Man with the X-Ray Eyes, second sight limited edition, very nice. Mandy, that's a nice box set. I wasn't too overwhelmed with that film, though. I know a lot of people loved it. There's Little Monsters. I know Pete from Playtendo guy got that for like $5.99, but it seems to be back up in price or just didn't go on sale in my one, so won't be getting that today. Here's your Pet Cemetery there, $7.99. I picked that up 4K, same price on Amazon. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, pretty good, $7.99. 3 from Hell, Rob Zombie, no thank you.
Okay, so that's the Blue Hunt done for the day. 2.5 hours that was. I spent going to various shops. Got a nice haul here. Okay, there's 24 titles here. 24. Didn't spend as much as you might think for that many titles, but I gotta say I didn't bother with the 4Ks because I'm buying 4Ks all the time. I find they're cheaper on Amazon than they are in any of the shops. You don't really get them in the charity shops anyway. CX is always crap, and HMV, they're just overpriced at the moment for 4Ks the majority of the time. But we got loads of Blues and loads of DVDs to go through, so I'm not going to do it in the car now because I'm running out of battery on my phone and it's a bit cold and wet, so I want to go and have a cup of tea. And yeah, we'll go through the birthday haul when I get there. So yeah, catch you soon. Hey everyone, okay then, so let's get through this birthday haul. Like I said on the video in bit in the car, 24 titles ranging from the charity shop, CEX and HMV. Okay, so I think the best place to start really is probably the charity shop. get the cheapest stuff out of the way. So in a charity shop, the majority of stuff was £3 for £1, but I did buy some single titles that were separately priced or individually priced as well. So let's do the £3 for £1 first then. Okay, so I got Waist Deep. Now I'm a sucker for these American hip-hop type movies. I'm not sure if I've seen this or not before. It got Tyrese Gibson in, Megan Good, Lorenz Tate, who's Old Dog in Menace to Society, and The Game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that one. I don't think I've seen it. My expectations won't be super high, but you know, I do like these hip-hop movies, so 33 pence, can't fault it. Then to go with that, then I got the movie with Ashton Kutcher and Amy Smart, Butterfly Effect. Okay, I only ever seen this movie once, a long time ago. I've been really wanting to check it out again. I'm probably never going to get it on Blu-ray. Might have a 4K one day, who knows? But for 33 pence, you know, I'm happy to have it in the couch. This is the director's cut. I'm not sure, you know, if that's the better version, but hopefully it is. Okay, this one's a bit of a cheap horror film. It's called When a Stranger Calls. It's a remake. The reason I bought this is because the Second Sight sale is going on at the moment, and they're doing the individual standard release of the original When the Stranger Calls. So I thought I can watch that one, I can watch the remake and do a bit of a comparison. Okay, so I don't know too much about this movie, directed by Simon West, starring Katie Cassidy. Have you heard of her? Camilla Bell, and it looks like it was made in 2007. So yeah, 33 pence, can't afford it. This one was a bit of a blind buy. This is called Casern. Okay, I've never really heard of this film. It looks like some sort of Asian action film, Japanese or Korean. It says it's better than both the Matrix, well, all the Matrix sequels put together. A stunning masterpiece. Okay, and it's a special edition. So when you open it up, it's got a booklet. Oops, let's just do it this way properly. It's got a booklet there. Okay, and then it's got 2 discs. So this was £3 for £1, so this was 33 pence. So it doesn't really matter if it's not very good. But looking at the screen grabs on the back, you know, it does look like a bit of a sci-fi actioner, so it could be pretty decent. We'll see how that one goes. Then I got Kate Beckinsale, Underworld. The reason I grabbed this is because it's got this wicked shiny cover on it. It's not lenticular as such, but yeah, it's got all the silvers and all. Now I know there's a 4K box set of these films, but I haven't seen this one for a long time. I remember the sequels are crap, so I thought I'm not going to waste money on the 4K box set, and this will stop me from buying the 4K box set now as well, because I just think, well, I got the first one, so what's the point? So 33 pence, Underworld. Then I bought Daredevil. Okay, now I know this is not the greatest film in the world, but my son's getting into all the Marvel stuff on Disney Plus. He wants to watch all the comic book movies, so I thought I'd grab this one. Feels quite chunky, so yeah, it's a 2-discer. Can't fault it. 2-disc special edition. I don't think it's a bad film. I know people got issues with Colin Farrell being over the top in it, but I think it's pretty good. Michael Clark Duncan's in it, if I remember rightly. Yeah, Joe Pantoliano, John Favreau, David Keith. It's got a wicked cast, so yeah, looking forward to checking it out again. I haven't seen it for a long time. And I got one more there. I bought this one for my wife, really, because when I was in the charity shop the other day, I picked up My Girl, so I grabbed My Girl too. So can't fault that, really. Again, only 33 pence. It's a single edition, but obviously that don't matter. Okay, now I bought some single-priced titles then. So the first one I bought, which I've never heard of, is RoboCop Dark Justice. Okay, I thought it might be a TV series at first, but I looked on the back. It's not. It's a film. It was made in 2002. I'm not sure who's in it. I'm not sure if it's any good or not, but things like this, you know, I love checking them out. The crappier they are, the better sometimes. So yeah, RoboCop Dark Justice. And then I grabbed this one, okay? This has come out on Shout Factory now on Blu-ray, special edition, but it costs a fortune to buy it, living in the UK. So that's G.I. Joe, the animated movie. I remember watching this as a kid and thinking it was really good. I'm not sure I'll get the same buzz out of it now, but even if my youngest son watches it, then that's something. So for £1, can't fault it, G.I. Joe. Now this was a really good one, okay? So this is The Descent. I don't own this movie on Blu. I would definitely buy a 4K if it came out from Second Sight or something, even owning this Blu-ray, this DVD, so that's fine. And the reason I picked this up, it was £2, and it's because it's got this awesome slip. It's in perfect condition. There's no marks on it. Hopefully I can get the sticker off. And there's a 2-disc set as well from Pathé, I think that's how you say it. So
Collector of Dog Soldiers, Neil Marshall. There's your 2 discs. You know, £2. Can't fault it at all, really. So that'll go in the collection. I will watch this soon because I love this movie. I've seen it loads of times. Yeah, but like I said, I would double dip on this if it come on 4K or Blu-ray limited edition. So I mean, it'd only be £2 a day. Then this one I got, I thought this was pretty good. Okay, this is the sequel to The Strangers Pray at Night. So this is directed by Johannes Roberts, who's done the new Resident Evil movie. Again, this has got a slip, and the slip's in perfect condition. It was only £1. I've never seen the movie either, so it was the first watch. And the other thing that took me with it is it's still in the cellophane, so it haven't even been opened and watched. So, you know, I can't fault that. Brand new, basically, for £1. So I look forward to watching that. So, all in all, then, that's my charity shop grab, or haul, whatever you want to call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 titles. And I spent £7 in there, so you can't fault that at all. So that's my DVD haul. I used to be a bit snobby about buying DVDs, but I started enjoying them again, so I've made some room on my shelves for DVDs, so they'll go in there. And then we went to CX, okay? So obviously everything in CX is second-hand, but you can get some bargains. So the first one I bought, I'm happy to have this in my collection because I haven't seen it yet, is Random Acts of Violence. So this is a Shudder exclusive. It's like a serial killer movie about a comic book artist. It's directed by Jay Baruchel. I think I might have said Justin Long when I was recording the story earlier, but it's actually Jay Baruchel. I always get those two confused. So it's got Jordana Brewster in it, who's in the original Fast and the Furious franchise. I think she's in most of the sequels as well. But yeah, so £8 actually, still $16.99 in HMV. So happy to have that. So I did say I was collecting Alex Ajar's movies. He's a French director, most famous for probably High Tension, or this movie might be, or Crawl actually, is probably his most popular one ever. This is Piranha, okay? This was only £1. This stars Kelly Brook. It's a 2-disc set. So this bumps up my Alex Ajar collection. It's 3D actually, the one version, but I haven't got 3D telly, so for £1 I grabbed that. Then this is a movie that I like, with Elijah Wood, with Anton Yelchin and Patrick Stewart. Green Room, okay? Don't mind paying £6 for this. Kick-ass movie, wicked art on it. I love the green colours and the pink, really pops. And yeah, I don't mind paying £6 for this one. It does bug me kind of, because a lot of people put this in the horror bracket and they say, oh, best horror film, but it's just not a horror film at all, is it? It's just a thriller, really, a Nazi thriller, innit? Let's be honest, they call anything horror these days. But the director, Jeremy Solner, he does a couple of good films. He done Blue Ruin, that's really good as well, and another one, but I can't think what it is. So yeah, that's Green Room. Then following on the trend for my Alex Ajar collection, this stars Daniel Radcliffe. This is Horns. This is a crazy film. He's like, I don't know if he's the devil or gets possessed by the devil or something, and he can just make things happen at will with his mind, and he just gets into all sort of hilarious situations. I can't remember much about it. It's so long since I've seen it. But see if anyone else is famous in it off the top of my head. Juno Temple. The writing's a bit small. So yeah, so that's Horns. Happy to have that for £3. Lovely red cover as well. Alright, I grabbed this for £1. I love these sort of movies. It's Angelina Jolie and John Malkovich, The Changeling, okay? I like these sort of thriller mysteries when they involve like children going missing and stuff. Pulls on the heartstrings. So I'm looking forward to checking this one again. Probably watched it with my wife. That is The Changeling. Alright, then I grabbed this for 50p. I want to get back into this because I watched the first 2 seasons and then didn't watch the third one, but it is good. It's Hannibal. So this was 50p, okay? 50p is this season 2. So I did see season 1 in a charity shop, I think, but I didn't pick it up thinking that I wouldn't see this and get this in CX. But it's can't afford it, 50p. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 disc set. Really high quality show as well. Great actors, you know. I don't want to look at his name. Mads Mikkelsen, he's wicked in. He is Hannibal in this. So yeah, Lawrence Fishburne, Hugh Dancy as well. So for 50p, you know, you just can't afford it. And the last one I got, just to add to my Alex Ajar collection again. So we got 3 Alex Ajar movies all together. This is Crawl.
Great film. I saw this in the cinema and I watched it when it was on Sky Movies. I love these creature features anyway, so I'll definitely watch this one again soon. So £3.50 is okay, it's fairly new. That's my Alex Ajar collection nearly complete now. I need the 9 Lives of Louis Drax, Mirrors, and the Hills Have Eyes remake. Yeah, I forgot about that. I've got to get that ordered. I'll do that later. And he's done one for Netflix, Oxygen, but I won't be able to get that on a physical release, so that's Crawl. Alright, then moving on then to what we got in HMV. So this is the new stuff, okay? Like I said at the halfway through the video, I didn't get any 4Ks. There's loads of 4Ks in there, but just get them cheaper elsewhere. Okay, so they do an offer 2 for $13 on Blues. I haven't seen either of these films. I really want to. So the first one I bought, The Lighthouse, with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. Okay, so I've heard good things about this. I like the director, was it David Eggers? No, Robert Eggers. I like The Witch. So I'm looking forward to his new film that's coming out, The Norseman or something it's called. Yeah, so looking forward to watching this at some point. And then as part of the 2 for $13, I also got this, Queen and Slim with Daniel Kaluuya. Okay, I've been meaning to watch this film for a while. It's got that hip-hop gangster vibe. I thought it was black and white at first, but I think that's just the cover. I've read the tagline on the back or the synopsis, and there's about these couple that go on a first date. They end up running into a policeman, and he's you know, racist and whatever. I think they end up killing the policeman and going on the run on their first date. So it sounds really intriguing. I've heard it's amazing. So yeah, Queen and Slim. Okay, then I grabbed this, a little bit off the cuff really, but I've always wanted this movie in my collection. I love the artwork on the front, it's really good. Again, this was 2 for $13, so this is Deliverance. John Voight, Burt Reynolds, okay. Some heavy scenes in this, but you know, I watch loads of horror and stuff, so it's a little bit diluted by today's standards, but still a fantastic movie. Only ever seen it once, I can't wait to watch it again. Scream, piggy! Yeah, so Deliverance, sorry about the light, wicked artwork on it as well. And then, because there was 2 for $13, this film I've never seen before, but I like Idris Elba, so I was interested in seeing his directorial debut. This is Yardie. Okay, so like I said, I love hip-hop films, I love gangster films with the black casts. So this is set in London. This is the Yardies, the Jamaicans in London. Lovely slip on it. I'm not sure if anyone famous is in it who I'll recognise. Oh, Stephen Graham's in it. God, sold then if Stephen Graham's in it. Happy days. One of my favourite actors. Oh, there he is on the cover actually. I don't know if you can make it out there. He's got a bit of a 70s afro going on there. And an Uzi in his hand. So yeah, I look forward to watching this one. I might stick this one on when I finish actually. So yeah, Yardie. Okay then, I don't know if any of you follow my man Ken over at Mid-Level Media. If you don't, you know, subscribe to his channel. He's brilliant for unboxings, reviews, letting you know what's coming out. Really like down-to-earth guy as well, like never comes across as, you know, condescending or anything like that. And he's good for the community. He'll follow you on Instagram. You know, you reply to your comments, he'll follow you, subscribe to your YouTube channel. But anyway, he's doing this thing where he's watching movies that were made in 1984 this month, and he talked about this one. Blood Simple, the first film by the Coen brothers. Never heard of it. Looked at the date on the back, it's made in 84. Like I said, he's doing that thing. It's a brand new restoration. It may have a 4K release one day, or it may already be out on 4K. I'm not sure. But it had a nice slip, and it was reduced from $9.99 to $7.99. So I thought, yeah, I'll have a piece of that. I like a crime thriller. Nice slip on it. Even though there's a sticker on the back that's left a bit of a mess, I'll get it off it somehow. I've never seen this film. I'm sure it's going to be cracking though. So yeah, that's Blood Simple. And then the very last release I bought, number 24. You know I said about they got a second sight sale going now in HMV. All the standard titles are $9.99. Bit disappointed this hasn't got a black case like the other ones. Can't complain too much. This is Colours. Again, going along with the vibe of American urban thrillers. This is about the Bloods and the Crips. Sean Penn and Robert Duvall. Only seen this film once a long time ago. I remember thinking it was a bit boring, but I think I was probably too young to appreciate it. I was probably only 14, 15, so it probably wasn't enough gangster stuff in it, but really looking forward to it now, even if it is a slow burn. So yeah, that's Colours. Okay, then when I came home then, I did have a delivery from Amazon that I just want to show you, because I thought this was pretty cool. It only cost me about £13. I got it from Amazon Italy, and it's a VHS box, but it's actually the Blu-ray for the original It, the one with Tim Curry. So like I said, look, it's like a video. You even get like the label on the front that you would write on back in the day. There's the back. And then I'll open him up quickly because I've saved opening it for this video. And then so you pull it out, and then you've got like the video cassette. There's really cool. And then you open him up, and it's got the disc. Awesome, and it's even got a poster. So like I said, this was dirty. It was like £13. When I seen it, I googled some other ones as well, and they did have more. But you know, I'm not throwing away the cash. So wicked poster, I love it. Absolutely amazing, that is. I quite like this film. Definitely like the newer version of it. Part 1 is better than part 2, way better. I think that's just because people relate more to the kids in peril side of it than the grown-ups. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I think this is great. It'll look wicked on my shelf in my collection. I'm going to try and get a few more of these. I tell you what I have got that's similar is this Stranger Things set that's built like a VHS. So if I can get a few more of these, and I'll have a shelf hopefully of them. You can go in with my media books. Alright then, so that's about it for the haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's the first time I've done that sort of video, going around the shops. I buy a lot of myself on Amazon, so it won't be a regular thing, but you know, every now and then when I come into a bit of bunce and I do a trip with all the shops, I'll film it again. I smashed up the second sight sale, but that's all on Amazon, so they'll all be delivered in the next few days. So that'll probably be my next video now. We'll be showing off the 6 or 7 second sight titles I bought. Alright then, so I've been Bumper. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace.